Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Kenna and I'm a Cameroonian YouTuber based in Douala, Cameroon. Today I'm talking about marriage. I'm talking about marriage pressure in our African society. It's a whole thing because guys, the pressure is real. It is real, and coincidentally I've been talking to a lot of single girls who are facing a lot of pressure about marriage, and I was just like, maybe this is God telling me to talk about this. And I feel that in our African society, the pressure that men get is so small as compared to what girls face, because in our African society, the way they look at life is like this: when you give birth to a girl, you send her to school. Immediately after school, what's her next big achievement? It's marriage. But that is not the case with guys, because when a guy finishes school, people are like, okay, work, you should first of all at least get a job, you should get to save some money, get your own home, like be settled before you think about getting married. I think that the very first place where pressure comes from, it's obvious, it's our society, the way we have built our minds. It's just like, for ladies, the highest point in life is when you get married. If you don't get married, it means that you have not yet attained the highest place as a woman. You go to certain places, they don't respect you because you're not married. They just, majority, especially when you have gotten to a certain age, when you start getting into your 30s and you're not married, people start looking at you like a free woman. Like, honestly, people start looking down on you. They're like, this one is probably because of her bad things that she has done. Or they start looking at you like you like to walk all over men, that's why you're not getting married, and things like that. The next pressure is from family normally. And I always say that family, we should not take it personally when our family is pressuring us to get married. I'm not saying what they're doing is right, but it's out of love, because your parents, they want you to get married because it's out of love. They feel that you getting married, that's when you're going to be happy. It doesn't make sense, like marriage makes you happy, but that's how they look at it. They feel that you're going to be happier if you're married, so they worry about you getting married, so they start asking you, when are you getting married and all that. I can really relate with this topic because my family, guys, I come from a family where majority of the girls got married between 21 and 24, 25. So me getting married at 27, you guys can imagine what I went through. Like, it was not easy. I used to really dread all these gatherings, like when they say a baptism or a graduation or a wedding. The worst one was when there was another marriage wedding. It's just like an occasion from hell, because they just sit as you're passing. They're like, so we hope that the next time we're going to be sitting like this is going to be our own big day. But it didn't really get to me that people around me were probably getting married and I wasn't getting married. Like, it didn't really bother me. But the pressure was there, because they were always throwing in, like, when I get married, where's the young man and all that. And when they see you with one guy, everybody's like, who is that? Everybody's constantly asking you, like, who is that guy? Like, I could not even have a male friend and feel free, because everybody is like, who is he? Is he the one? Like, guys, he's not the one, he's just my friend. So the pressure is real. And there was this one time that one of my aunties made a statement, guys. That statement, I felt really angry. She was like, Kenna, is it that men are not seeing you, or you're not seeing men? Like, all these men that are walking on the road like that, you want to tell me that as you're beautiful like this, no one has seen you? And I was just like, auntie. Oh my god, like, guys, I think that our family should calm down about this pressure thing, because we don't want our children getting into wrong relationships, wrong marriages, just because we wanted it to be that our children are married too. There are some girls that when they get married and some of their friends are not married, the way they treat their unmarried friends, it's so bad. They just act like you that is not married, you are so bad. It's because of all the bad things that you were doing back in the day. That's why a guy cannot even be with you. They just start looking at you like a bad person. Some girls, the things that they do, they're like, oh, my husband this, my husband that. And sometimes the single ones just feel so bad, and they're like, maybe if I was married, my husband would have done this for me, or maybe if I was married, I could go to this place with my husband and feel free and all that. So the pressure too comes sometimes from friends. Like I said, all the pressure is real. So how do you handle it? Because it's really important that we know how to handle this pressure, because I've spoken to some people, they're almost going crazy like, Kenna, I feel like exploding, I feel like cutting off my family, I feel like cutting off everybody and just being in my own world, because it's not easy. So what I think you should first of all do is, for in cases for like your parents, you should sit your parents down and talk to them. First of all, like I said, your parents are pressuring you out of love because they feel that you'll be happier when you get married. So, and you know very well that if you get into a wrong relationship, a wrong marriage, and it probably ends up in divorce or you're separated, your parents will be very hurt. They can never be happy that their child got into a marriage and they left the marriage. So you want to sit down with your parents and just talk with them and explain to them that you're trying to find the right person, you're trying to get to know this person that wants to marry you very well. Like, just explain to them, tell them you don't want to get into just any kind of relationship, because you know the rate of divorce in our world today, and you don't want to be that person that gets married and then tomorrow you get divorced. So you just want to talk to your parents and make them to understand why you're not getting married. Just explain to them, and I think sometimes it's difficult for them to understand, but honestly with time they're going to understand. Instead of being all defensive when they ask you, when are you getting married, where's the lucky man and all that, you should just laugh over it. Don't take it too personal, because I know a lot of people who have warned their aunts, warned their cousins, warned so many people, because they're constantly asking them when somebody is like, where is the lucky man, when are we getting married, when are you getting married, and just laugh over it, and you're like, auntie, I'm still single. Oh, do you have somebody that you want to introduce me to? Like, just laugh over it. Don't take it too serious, because honestly it's not that serious. You getting married is your decision, it's your life. Take your time, do not hurry, don't be influenced by anyone. Don't let all the talk make you to just get up and you're like, everybody wants me to get married, so I'll get married. No, don't let it happen, because you're going to regret it. Take your time. You have decided that you're not getting married now, or if the marriage is not coming now, there's no problem. Just sit down and be calm. Don't leave the pressure to get to you. Don't sit, and because people keep asking and there are like 4 people who want to get married to you, but you know that you might not be happy with these people, and then you're just like, no, because of the pressure I've decided to get married to this person. No, it is your decision, it is your life. All those people that are pressuring you now, go and get married, go and do this, go and do that, when you get married and it doesn't work, there are some of them that are going to sit back and laugh at you. So be very careful. Don't let anything or anyone influence your decision. So guys, that is what I have on marital pressure. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Love you. Bye.